1-2 the count. And Votto lifts it in the air, center field. Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps out.
Yeah. Sound good to me. This sound hard. Something funky people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to. Hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet just planted in the pavement. Crumble I can never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm the mic, so they step back. Breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest, and who's the strongest.
Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Dexter Fowler.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Jason Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
That misses. It's to 2 and 2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Yasiel Puig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading on for the Dodgers. Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
0-1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. Two and one. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Hanley Ramirez will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion. You're going to get an out anyway.
Altuve for one. Adrian Gonzalez will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Chris Carter leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Astros, first baseman Chris Carter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 now to a guy who struck out 212 times last year to lead the major leagues. That's not a good combination.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. Matt Dominguez will take his cuts now.
Third baseman Matt Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now Dominguez with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. Robbie Grossman will step in now.
Robbie Grossman.
First offering on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. LJ Hose will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You win the Cy Young, you're going to get a few calls like that.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Jonathan Villar would be next. Swing and a ground ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Matt Kemp will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Juan Uribe will be the batter. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. A.J. Ellis will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Swing and a miss, 3-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. D. Gordon will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Dominguez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Clayton Kershaw will be the batter.
Clayton Kershaw.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Jonathan Villar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Houston. Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And now he runs up to bunt and drops one out in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Scott Feldman will get his first shot at it here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Clayton Kershaw will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third. Yasiel Puig will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford.
Fielder, Carl Crawford.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Altuve will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Jason Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Jason Castro.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Chris Carter will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Carter.
First pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good curveball. Strike two.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Get the easy out.
Got him. Matt Dominguez. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2. Robbie Grossman will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Hanley Ramirez will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Grossman is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here we go.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Matt Kemp will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
In the air to right center. Hose is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. LJ Hose will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
The Astros. Right fielder, LJ Hose.
And he gets the fastball on the first pitch and shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. Jonathan Villar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Ellis is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number one. Scott Feldman will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Come on, Lee, that was a strike.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice. Dexter Fowler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. The guys will catch on quick.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Jose Altuve will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. At the knees, strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Doesn't want any part of a curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take any more.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Juan Uribe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. No problem here, 1 away. A.J. Ellis will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time.
A.J. Ellis.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. D. Gordon will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch coming. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is behind him at second and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot as he gets it back in to prevent any further trouble. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Clayton Kershaw will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Jason Castro will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Jason Castro.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Puig is there and he'll bring this one in. Chris Carter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Line hard, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Matt Dominguez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball. Robbie Grossman will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Too high, ball 3.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck is Carl Crawford. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Carl Crawford will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a ball lined towards center field. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Adrian Gonzalez will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now another 2-2. On the ground towards second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Brendan League is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brandon Lee.
LJ Hose will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, LJ Hose.
Come on, Dodgers.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jonathan Villar will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Scott Feldman will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Scott Feldman.
Now the first pitch. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Dexter Fowler will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
Dexter Fowler.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, They may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Jose Altuve will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Matt Kemp will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Juan Uribe will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. A.J. Ellis will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Fowler is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. D. Gordon will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2-1 now to Gordon. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jason Castro will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Crawford has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Matt Dominguez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And no shot even for Crawford. It's a foul ball. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Robbie Grossman will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. L.J. Hose will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. J.P. Howell will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
These changes for the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot. Number 56, J.P. Howell.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. This is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Justin Turner will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Justin Turner.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, here's a ground ball to the guy fresh into the ball game out at short. Throw to first by Astros, one gone. Yasiel Puig will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Oh, and this goes right past him. So a runner at first now with one away, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Hanley Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Altuve for one. On to first, and he gets out of the jam. A double play as they hold on to their lead, and the inning is over. Cesar Izturis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Shortstop, Cesar Izturis.
Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth. Dexter Fowler will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. And he runs and pushes one hard down the third baseline. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Jose Altuve will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's a softly hit ball looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Chad Qualls is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 50, Chad Qualls. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 3, Cesar Escoles.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. In there, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Matt Kemp will step in. He homered his last time around. First offering on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Juan Uribe will work now on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. A.J. Ellis will face a big spot here with the tying run on third and the possible winning run over at first if he can find a gap somewhere. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 home. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Justin Turner will stand in knowing that just a fly ball could end this thing as the outfield will likely come in a bit. And a fastball from Qualls that time as he gets ahead at strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Worth remembering here, this is a veteran closer out there. He's been through this before, so I doubt he's going to panic too much when the chips are down.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this is on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. Back to first, and they will keep this game level. It's a big double play, and the inning is over. Brian Wilson will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Brian Wilson. Your attention, please.
Jesus Guzman will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Chris Carter will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Chris Carter.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Matt Dominguez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Matt Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Robbie Grossman will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time at strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
To right field. Puig is there, 2 down. L.J. Hose will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Yasiel Puig will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Runner at second now, nobody out. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Chapman will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, you shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And that's over, 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this is down, and that should do it. Around third is Puig headed for the plate. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.